Happiness. It's what we all chase. Yet the more we chase it, the faster it seems to slip away. You can't hold happiness in your hands. You can't store it or save it for later, but you can understand it. And when you do, you realize it's not random, it's chemistry. Happiness isn't magic. It's the result of four key chemicals: dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin, working together to keep your mind balanced, motivated, and connected. For thousands of years, humans searched for happiness outside themselves. But science shows it's something your brain creates within. And once you understand the code, you can reprogram it. So why does happiness exist? Happiness isn't a luxury, it's survival. Your brain evolved to reward behaviors that keep you alive: finding food, forming bonds, exploring new opportunities. Every burst of joy, pride, or relief you feel is your brain's way of saying, yes, keep doing that. This helps us live. When you finish a task, no matter how small, your brain releases dopamine, a tiny spark of motivation that says, well done, do it again. When you connect with others, laugh, hug, share a meal, your body releases oxytocin, deepening trust and belonging. When you rest, enjoy sunlight, or feel gratitude, serotonin brings calm and balance. It tells your brain, we're safe, we can rest. And when you move, exercise, dance, or even laugh until your sides hurt, endorphins arrive, your natural painkillers that create quiet euphoria. Happiness isn't one feeling. It's a conversation between four chemicals. But here's the problem. The system built for survival wasn't designed for the modern world. We scroll, consume, and chase the next quick fix. But endless stimulation dulls the reward loop. The brain stops responding to small joys because it's waiting for the next big one. The result? You get the hit of pleasure without the depth of joy. The problem isn't that we don't feel happiness. It's that we've mistaken stimulation for it. So what is my brain doing when it feels happiness? Deep in your brain lies a circuit called the reward pathway, connecting the ventral tegmental area, nucleus accumbens, and prefrontal cortex. It's the system that lights up when something feels good. A smile from someone you love, a song that hits just right, a goal achieved after hard work. Dopamine is the spark, the motivator. It drives you to act. But here's the twist. Dopamine doesn't make you happy when you get something. It makes you happy while you're working toward it. That's why anticipation feels better than completion. It's the reason you look forward to a holiday for weeks, but feel strangely empty when it's over. Then comes serotonin, the stabilizer. It gives you peace, gratitude, and contentment. It's quiet, like the stillness after rain. You feel it when you watch the sunrise, spend time in nature, or share a slow meal with people you care about. Oxytocin binds it all together. It's released through touch, trust, and kindness. That's why a hug, a shared laugh, or even talking to your pet can bring instant calm. And endorphins, released through laughter or movement, help you push through challenges. They lift your mood and relieve stress. Your happiness isn't random. It's chemistry in motion, connection, purpose, and movement. Why does happiness feel temporary? If happiness is chemical, why does it fade so fast? Because your brain isn't designed to keep you happy. It's designed to keep you balanced. After every high comes a reset, a process called hedonic adaptation. Dopamine drops after reward. Serotonin resets after calm. The brain returns to baseline. That's why the thrill of a new car, a compliment, or a win fades so quickly. Your brain normalizes it to make room for the next pursuit. The same system that gives you joy is designed to let it go. This isn't failure, it's evolution. If happiness lasted forever, you'd lose the drive to grow, to explore, to improve. Happiness isn't meant to be permanent. It's meant to guide you, to show you what's meaningful enough to chase again. Reprogramming happiness. From pleasure to purpose. So how do you create lasting happiness? Not the kind that fades, but the kind that stays. The truth is, you don't chase it. You cultivate it by feeding your brain the right chemistry through simple, daily actions. Here are 4 proven ways to reprogram your mind for deeper, more sustainable happiness. 1. The dopamine rule. Reward progress, not perfection. Dopamine thrives on progress, not perfection. When your goals are too big or too far away, your brain delays the reward, and motivation fades. That's why people quit diets, abandon hobbies, or lose interest halfway through. But when you celebrate small wins, you release dopamine consistently and sustainably. The brain rewards movement, not milestones. Try this. If your goal is to write a book, feel proud when you write a single page. If your goal is to get fit, celebrate showing up, not just finishing. You don't have to finish to feel fulfilled. You just have to start and keep going. 2. The serotonin habit. Seek balance, not constant excitement. Serotonin builds through calm, rhythm, and gratitude, not chaos. Your brain needs moments of stillness to recharge its chemistry. A quiet walk, morning sunlight, a cup of tea, or even simply sitting without your phone for 5 minutes can reset your emotional balance. Peace is the highest form of pleasure. When your body feels safe and steady, your mind begins to trust that safety. That's when contentment grows, not from more, but from enough. 3. The oxytocin code, connection, is the shortcut to joy. We are wired for connection. That's why laughter heals faster than logic. When you spend time with someone you care about, when you share, listen, or hug, your brain releases oxytocin, which lowers stress and quiets the amygdala, the fear center of the brain. And it doesn't have to be grand gestures. Even a quick chat, a shared smile, or doing something kind for a stranger is enough to shift your entire mood. You were never meant to find happiness alone. 4. The endorphin effect. Move your body, free your mind. Movement creates chemistry. Endorphins are your body's natural antidepressants. You don't need a marathon to feel them. Stretching, walking, dancing in your kitchen, or simply breathing deeply can release them. When the body moves, the mind begins to heal. Every step, every laugh, every breath is a message to your brain. We're alive. We're doing okay. The truth about happiness. Happiness isn't a constant state. It's a rhythm, a rise and fall that teaches you what matters. It was never meant to be permanent because it was never meant to be passive. It's there to remind you that what you do, think, and connect with shapes the way you feel. You can't control every emotion, but you can create the environment where happiness grows. You can choose movement over stillness, presence over distraction, and connection over comparison. Happiness isn't found. It's practiced. In conclusion, it's the chemistry of joy. Happiness is the mind's quiet agreement with life. It's your brain's way of saying, "This is good. Let's keep going." It isn't about ignoring pain, it's about balancing it. Because the same systems that create joy also create strength. When you learn to reward progress, to seek calm, to connect deeply, and to move freely, you teach your brain a new rhythm. One where pleasure becomes peace and survival becomes fulfillment. You don't need more to be happy. You need to feel more of what you already have. I hope this video helped you understand happiness a little better. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.